I just want to continue to be great.
Damn.
Not getting any of you hoes pregnant. We will manifest that. None of you hoes getting pregnant this year. It's a wrap.
But like, hey, Trey Songs, we coming for you, nigga.
He was macking yesterday. All right, we'll talk about it later.
Like, yo, bro, you should just dumping her. Dude was like, what? He was like, hell no, you tripping. He was like, nah, you should just dumping her. I bet that don't feel great. He's in high school. Dude ended up dumping her, and he got a son now. And I cut his son. That's my guy. Shout out to you.
Welcome back, people.
What you looking up?
Welcome back to the Flashmob Podcast 2023.
Is that Scissor?
New year. New year, new me.
Yeah.
You kind of sound a little different this year.
How you sound? Oh, you ain't even got the headphones. I thought you had the headphones on. That's how you sound. Oh,
shit, yeah, what's going on, man?
New Year, same me.
January 1st,
2023. Sheesh. These years is flying.
I got a top.
These years, I thought you said this year's flying. I said, damn. That shit just started. Yeah, some people ain't make it to 23.
Oh, you funny.
You know, some people ain't make it to 2023. What'd you put on, bro? What is this?
Question, like, I haven't heard anything, but I ain't on social media like that. Anything bad happened in the city last night?
Not last night, 2 nights ago.
What happened?
Yeah, one person got killed, another person got shot.
When? Where?
So I don't know all the details.
Oh, at the Flex?
Yeah. But
How'd that fucking shit go?
Yeah, I guess they were fighting, and then yeah, they say it was a young boy. That's the one that was the shooter.
It's always a young fucking boys,
he
man.
can't be too young because he was at the Plex. Unless it was a family thing.
I was about to say, yeah, shit, it could have been, but shit,
Yeah.
the Plex.
These young niggas is dangerous though.
I'm surprised people still go to the Plex. And that ain't no offense to whoever owned the Plex, but it's like, you know what's coming with it.
Yeah, I mean it depends though, because they be having like the grown and sexy.
And you know what come with that?
What?
There's always some bullshit happening. No, I'm not saying nobody.
Not the grown and sexy Jones. When it's like the 40 and over.
Them niggas don't be getting to shit either.
I don't think so. They could, but I don't.
I ain't saying like they might not be dying, but it's always something.
Like a fight or something.
It's always been something. Like when I was a kid, it's always something going on. Like and shit ain't really changed now. So
yeah, it's weird. It's weird how like we can't be next to each other without somebody like getting into something.
And the thing about it, one, I'm surprised they can still be open. I'm surprised like the city ain't shut their ass down.
Yeah.
By now. And two, it's like yo.
I mean, it's why I think
switch it up.
Shut it down because where it's at.
Facts on that.
Yeah,
facts on that. Yeah.
But
But still, like, I'm surprised they ain't like have them do some type of like boundaries. Like y'all got to go through this to get in there.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. You can always go outside and shit pop off outside. But like, I'm assuming that's when the shit popped off outside. Yeah, I'm about to say it always fucking happen outside in the parking lot. All right.
No, this happened inside.
It happened inside?
Yeah, this.
Oh shit!
Happened inside. Yeah, they were tussling, and then it happened inside. Somebody said the guy that passed away, like everybody once the young boy started shooting, everybody kind of started like running away, and like they left him like in the corner, and he like kind of passed away without nobody helping him.
Damn.
I understand that because I was saying this the other day, like instincts kick in.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts on that.
Instincts definitely kick in, and yeah, like people got survival instincts.
Yeah.
They wanna get up out of there. They don't want to get arrested. They don't want to. So yeah, like even if people care about you and all that shit, they gonna run.
My mic wasn't on until now, but it's all good because I barely said anything.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody, hear my voice for first time. How I sound, ladies?
You asked them about 4 times.
Word, I asked you, I was like,
It
yo.
was on, and then I turned it off again.
Yeah.
And yeah, but we're here. Welcome to the Renaissance Palace,
Like,
2023.
this Jones gonna distract me.
It is kind of distracting.
He's
Huh?
distracted.
Yeah. What, this is
man-
not but
this man
celebrities.
put on-
Oh,
Put on some motivation.
This man put on NBA celebrities.
word. I was like, damn, all these celebrities at one game, like, damn.
This is supposed to motivate us to do. Go to a game.
I was just hoping for a pretty face to pop up, and then we could just pause it or something.
I saw a pretty face on the thumbnail. I thought it was gonna be some twerking or something.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something nice, but
Yeah. You gotta get some twerking.
I'm
on
like,
the show.
damn, all these niggas at the same game. This game dope as hell. Like,
Hell
shit.
yeah.
This ain't the same. It can't be the same.
No,
game.
it ain't the same game. But I thought it was. I was like, damn, another celebrity? Like, shit.
Yo, talking about a bunch of celebrities in the same place. You ever hear of that thing where it's like, I think they do it out in like Arizona or Vegas, somewhere in the desert. They invite a bunch of people out, celebrities and regular people too.
Okay.
Or they don't invite you out. You like buy tickets or some shit, and then you go out there and you bring something that you can trade and something that you can give another person that has value. So people will come out with like a shit ton of water or a shit ton of food and a shit ton of whatever, and then you're out there for a week. There's no spending money. You just kind of like trade for value.
Okay,
So
okay.
Then, it's kind of like supposed to be like a humbling experience, and even like you might go fuck around and go out there and find P Diddy out there.
Okay.
And P Diddy isn't P Diddy that you can't access him.
Yeah.
He's just P Diddy with a bunch of water, and he's trying to trade his waters for your
Like food or something
food
like
or
that.
something.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like it's supposed to be like a really cool like networking and humbling event. I'm gonna look it up so I could get that exact name, but I heard about this like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast or somebody's podcast that was talking about it.
All right.
I always thought that shit would be like actually really cool. If you can go somewhere and get away from like societal structures.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like just be a human.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and survive with other humans, and just like
What would you
instead of
bring?
politics and stuff, just like figure stuff out amongst each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think something like that would be really cool.
I'll bring a box of White Castle.
You bring a box of White Castle?
Yeah.
I'll bring a box of condoms.
That's what I thought too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
I gotta bring some boxes of
bring a
condoms.
box of condoms. I'd bring more than that, but I would definitely bring a bunch of condoms because I know people ain't gonna think about it.
Yep.
And they gonna get out there, they gonna get horny, and I got it.
They're gonna need the condoms.
Yeah.
They're gonna need those.
All right,
I
but
mean,
what
unless you
if
don't want-
nobody needed the condoms and motherfuckers
need
going
it.
raw?
They
that
tri-
wouldn't be. They'd be tripping for that. They'd be tripping for that.
I mean, a lot of people be tripping though.
Word, facts on that. Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
Been to a.
You know, real quick, remember what you was gonna say, but I was talking to my man's yesterday. I was cutting him. I'm not gonna say his name. He funny as shit, but I was talking to him, and we was talking about using condoms and like people getting pregnant.
Okay.
And bro was basically trying to convince me to stop using condoms and just start dumping and everything. not actually trying to convince me of that, but
Yeah.
what he was saying was he was like, yeah, man, this he was like, what was he saying? He was like, getting pregnant is a miracle. It's so hard to get pregnant because I was with my old girl, and I used to be hitting it and dumping her, and like she never got pregnant. So when I got with my current baby mom, I was hitting her all the time, stuffing her, and she never got pregnant. So like, bro, yeah, like you don't even gotta use condoms. he was like as long as you just don't dump in her, bro, you gonna be good. Like, and I'm like, yo,
He bugging on that.
His name, man.
you know what's
Word.
crazy? You
That
know what's
shit
crazy?
crazy as fuck.
You know what's crazy? He told his high school friend, who's also my other friend, he told him, he was like, yeah, bro, like, cause the dude had a girl or whatever, and he was messing with her.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was like, yo, bro, you should just dump in her. And then dude was like, what? He was like, hell no, you tripping. He was like, nah, you should just dump in her. I bet that don't feel great. He's in high school. Dude ended up dumping in her, and he got a son now. And I cut his son. That's my guy. Shout out to you. I'm not gonna say no names, but shout out to him and his son. His son's a blessing, of course.
Oh, facts on that. Yeah.
But,
He set him up.
yeah, my man was. I mean, he didn't even know what he was saying either. He was just in high school, like, yeah, you should just go ahead dump in her.
Just do it, huh? Just do it.
Yeah, some people like live on the wild
I'm
side.
about to say, hey, you got some people that really like, that's what they believe. So, hey, that's what
Yeah.
they're going to do.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's
when-
long term stressing, man. Having a baby with somebody you don't want.
Do y'all ever trust when all right, can't ask you this, Bryce. Do you ever trust when they tell you, oh, everything's fine, I'm on birth control? Do you trust it? How often do you trust it?
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
And even if I trust her, I have distrust. I personally have distrust in being like, oh, if she liked me enough, she could be like, I'm using it and not use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that some people be like, oh, it'll work out. Like, she'll make the decision on her own and then, like, make that decision for both of us. Some women will do that. Shit, some men will do that. You know what I'm saying? Some men will just be like, hey, I'm going to say I'm using a condom, but I'm not.
Facts on that. Hey, man, like, it's dangerous out there. Motherfuckers used to be
people-
poking up the condom and shit like that.
Yeah, if I ever, I always used to say this, if I ever hit Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? People will be like, oh, I'd be poking the condom. I'm cutting the top of the condom off. I need him cutting the whole. So it's gonna be just, it's gonna be like you know them gloves without the tip, so you could like touch the phone. Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Funny as hell.
Yeah. Listen, she's a billionaire. She's beautiful. I'll make that thing work.
Now, what if you did that right and she was like, damn, how come you ain't telling me he's gonna go raw? I would have let you go raw.
I'd have been like, wow, who cut this condom? How did this happen?
Oh shit.
I fucking call like Trojan. Hey, y'all fucked up this condom. We getting pregnant. I'm about to sue y'all. 2
Shit.
bags.
I wonder like what happens with that though. Like, all right, so you got a condom company.
Yeah.
And the people that be like, hey, I used a condom and I still got my lady pregnant.
They tell you it's 99.9 for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But like, what happened before that? Because the reason why they put that on there.
Somebody probably sued.
Yeah.
Probably won.
Word. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That nigga was smart.
sued
I
him.
want to know how much if that nigga's still caking up.
Huh?
If that whoever sued them,
Yeah.
they still got that bread left.
Yeah.
That was probably a major lawsuit for real. I'm serious. Like, think about it. Like, let's say if like you get snipped, and then you still have a baby, you can sue the fuck out of that doctor.
You can sue the doctor.
Word.
Yeah. And the
Yes,
doctor
sir.
gotta pay you for 18 years.
Word.
I would feel like the doctor got to pay me for 18 years worth of pain and suffering and expenses and you paying child support as a doctor.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pretty
you
much.
got to take care of this kid, nigga. But I remember I saw this commercial. It was a good ass commercial. It was a Trojan commercial, and then it was like this kid in the store. He's like freaking out, like knocking shit over, wilding out. And then at the end, it was just like Trojan for the unexpected things. And it was like, I'm like, that's a valid
Hey.
ass
That's
commercial.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Preventing the worst STD kids. Unwanted kids. Unwanted kids.
Now,
Unwanted.
you ready to have kids?
Me?
Yeah.
Actually, I want a son or a daughter. I want a kid, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah. How long?
Yeah, about to say like what's like the cap off age that you would want?
There is no cap off age. The thing. Well, first of all, I need to find somebody that I actually kind of like feel like is mother worthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not baby mom worthy, but like that I would want her to have my kids. And then 2, I want to have enough like passive income. That way, because I'm a hustler and I can make shit happen. But if I get injured, I don't want to, if anything happens, I don't want to like not be able to provide. So like I want some passive, even if it's not a lot, just like if it's like 20 a year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 15, 20 a year. Like,
Okay.
yeah, just enough passive income to where it supplements, you know what I'm saying? Supplements my lifestyle, and then it allows me to be around my kids more.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to be always having to work and always having to hustle just to miss out on my kids' life, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it though. For real. Like, you're gonna try your best to make it to everything. Some things you just can't make it to.
Yeah.
But you got to try your best to do so. For real.
Yeah.
And mainly, probably in the beginning, you can get away with it because they really won't understand. But then as they get older, best believe they're gonna start to pay attention to that shit.
Do you not being there?
Yeah, I would assume so. Like, all right, so Christmas just passed away.
Yeah.
Jen go all the way. His son was like, "Hey, Dad, you always be saying you gonna come to all my shit, and you never do. You always break your promises."
He said that to you?
Yeah. No, not my son. Remember the movie Jingle All the Way?
Oh no, I didn't.
All right, yeah, well, it's his Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And like the dad, he got this job, but he's always working,
Yeah.
trying to provide. But his son always wanted him to come to like do stuff with like him or do something with the family.
Yeah.
But his excuse was, I gotta work.
Yeah.
But his son was at the age of like start realizing, hey, you ain't never around to do shit when we want to do shit together.
Yeah.
So like he told him.
Yeah.
And he yelled at him, but like, hey, he was right to feel that way. I mean, as a kid.
Yeah.
But like it's a balance where like if he would make it to some, it probably wouldn't have been as bad.
Huh?
Why'd you start playing it again?
Looking for some motivation.
You funny as fuck. What I'm saying, like you can't miss everything, but like you're gonna be missing some.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
really no way to make it to everything unless
No,
you got the time.
I'm not saying everything.
Yeah.
It's because, like, you live your life and your kid lives their life, and you want like the overlap for sure. But I want to be more present than not. That's,
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah. I hear you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
And
you.
if I had a kid right now, I feel like might have to work more to provide the family with what they, you know what I mean? Because you got to think like the mother has to get away from work for like multiple months, and then you got to provide for you, her, and the kid, and you got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to work more.
I worked way more, especially for like junior. I used to work over 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
That's when I first started at the post office and everything. So like they was forcing me in.
Yeah.
But like shit now, I'll just be chilling. If I get overtime, I get it. I don't need it.
Yeah. How expensive are kids? I be feeling like kids are fucking super expensive.
I always say this: kids vary. It all depends what you want to do. Some people, probably most, like, so you're a parent, you kind of look at the things that you didn't get.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't want to put your kid in the situation that you were if it was an unfortunate situation.
Yeah.
You want to give them the best lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you can give them the best lifestyle. You can spoil them. Like it's all on parenting for real. It's all, so it varies.
Yeah.
To what you want to do for real. So it really ain't no right or wrong. It
Okay.
all depends on what you want to do for real. Unless you really fucking your kids up.
Yeah. This guy's looking for a twerking video.
Trying to motivate my guys.
I think you need to be motivated.
I think you need more. Yeah. We go.
shit.
We talking about, you over here.
Yeah.
We're trying to find porn, basically.
No, I'm not finding no fucking porn. Don't
Does it
say
click
that.
on Teanna Trump?
I will click on Teanna
That's
Trump.
Teanna.
Hold
You
up.
did click on
I
Teanna
sure
Trump.
did.
Yeah.
As soon as you said
yo,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Teanna Trump. Outside of porn and her personality as a person.
That's what I was gonna say. I tell Corey that all the time because
She's fun
you
as
see her
fuck.
video, like, yo, she look cool as hell for real. Like the whole line, y'all
Yeah.
can really rock out.
Yeah. Like she pulled
Outside
up.
of her just sucking you off or some shit.
That's great too. That's awesome. She pulled up on Kai.
Yeah.
Kai and that, and they were like hanging out, and she's like, he's like, let's go to the back seat of his car, and he's like leaning into it and then like being flirty and funny in the video, and she's having fun. She's like, she's not being weird. She's not trying, but she's laughing all the time and
Yeah.
like, yeah, I think she'd be a dope ass friend to just have around.
I think she is dope.
Yeah.
And I think I brought her up already on this podcast before, and I'm gonna say it again. Shout out to you, shorty.
Somebody made a 23 video
Whenever
playlist. or yeah of Teanna
shit.
Trump.
Let's watch it.
Yeah, let's not watch it. Let's have this.
So,
let's do the podcast.
yeah, shout out to my bad. Wait, we're not watching it. We're just shout out to Teanna Trump. Bryce, you good?
Nigga, you good?
I'm fine.
Yeah. This guy's going through a midlife crisis.
Word, straight up. Damn. Nigga, going through it.
What is happening?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have kids one day. You know, when the time's right. That's all I can say about it.
Yeah.
I just want a son and a girl,
That shit
and
crazy, I
I'll
ain't
be
gonna lie.
good. Yeah, that's a crazy. Yeah, that's ass.
Yeah. Nah, but honestly, with the timing, if I had to give an actual time, I'd say I would have preferred to have had kids and been financially stable by like 25.
But like, what's like the cap off? Like,
There ain't no cap off. You can't give up. What you mean, kids?
yeah, like no, not as how like how many kids, but like what's the age that you'd be like, hey, I'm done.
I'm not having kids?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, ain't no cap off.
word.
Yeah, I feel comfortable being like an 80-year-old man and popping out a kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna want a kid.
You don't feel like that's like fucked up?
Fucked up how?
Cause like you ain't gonna be able to do the shit that the kid will want. Like for example, let's say like you like 55 and you just have a kid.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to do like be able to run around, do all that shit that you like.
Why not?
Cause that shit don't happen. You, like,
Bro, it was this dude. He was like 105, or he was old as shit, and he was doing like marathons.
yeah, but that's different. We ain't talking about them niggas. We talk about raising a kid.
No. But I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
I got a calendar. I got a health calendar
Okay.
of like, what weight I'm supposed to be at each week.
All right. Yeah.
I got like a meal prep all the. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm my thing. We're gonna talk about resolutions later, but like I'm cutting out alcohol, cutting out sugar. Like I really focus on my health a lot.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be old, and I can't imagine my life without exercising every day or every other day.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But
So
like
I expect to be 60, 70 and healthy as fuck.
for sure, and I get that part, but it's a difference from you being healthy and going on like a mile run a day
Yeah.
to like raising kids, because that shit's a all day. That shit don't stop.
Well, what I'm saying is, I imagine being like 70, and I'm doing sprints, and I'm like climbing mountains and shit.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I expect, like, if you see me how I work out at the gym,
Yeah.
it's like what the fuck are you training for? People have asked me, like people have walked up to me and been like, "What are you training for?" I just be like, I don't know. I just like staying dumb healthy.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that for real.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I hope I keep this mentality forever, but you know, shit changes. I could fall off, anything happen.
What's your cap off?
I probably don't have one because I want a kid, and that's just that. So
No, he's saying like, what's the oldest age you would be willing to have a kid?
Yeah.
would I already have had a kid?
No, nigga, you don't got no
I
kids.
don't got no kids, and
Yeah.
that
Oh,
there's
if I
probably
got
no
no
cap
kids, I'm
off.
having a kid at 100. I'm about to die.
Yeah,
I'd
there's
have a
probably no
kid.
cap off.
I thought you were saying if I already had kids.
Nah, man.
No, there's no cap off. I gotta have a kid. That's what I'm saying. I gotta have it.
Yeah, if I get financially to where I want to be at 90, I'm popping out a kid. I'm popping out like 5 kids.
I gotta see the part 2. Part 2 gotta live on. I mean,
I feel you.
gotta drop the sequel.
Yeah.
I respect that.
This is the remix.
But you want to feel bad that you like I said, like y'all like old as fuck.
If I'm like,
Y'all got a young ass kid.
if I'm like 45 pushing 50 and I have like a kid, she's gonna be like 30 or around there.
Are you gonna shoot after a young joint?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot after a younger John, and
Okay, so you can be one of like those
I'm not
sugar
gonna be
daddies.
like, oh,
and shit.
let's us two fucking dried prune ass having ass. Let's make a kid at 50 years
There's
old.
also a biological
at
cutoff for
60.
females, though. So she's gonna have to be youngish.
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but just like y'all was saying, like it's possible for older women to have kids also too.
it's possible, but you
But
know,
but it's possible to an extent, because once you go through menopause, you can't have kids no more.
I mean, true,
Yeah.
true on that.
And that's like 60-ish.
Yeah, but if y'all think about having kids at 60, then y'all
Nah,
fucking
hell no.
word
I'm
like
trying to have a
shit.
kid like as soon as possible.
Okay.
if it come to that,
as
Yeah.
soon as
Yeah,
reasonably
exactly. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
tomorrow. So, you know. What made you ask that question though? You been thinking about kids?
yeah, I've been thinking about kids.
You want a kid?
Yeah, I want a kid. I just can't lock down the female. I ain't mastered that part yet.
Just do what everybody else does. Just like
No, I'm good.
eeny, mo.
No, I'm good on that.
Random selection.
No, we ain't doing that.
Why not?
I ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
I ain't getting got.
You gotta be very carefree, man, to just have a baby with anybody.
It's a lot of carefree niggas out there.
Surprised you had no kids yet?
Hell no.
By the way to how they make it look so easy.
No, I'm not surprised.
Y'all just be out here
I'm-
making
I'm-
babies.
I'm-
How you
I'm-
do that?
Yeah. That's
I be
wrong.
wondering, like, damn, I ain't even did that shit.
You said why you ain't do that shit?
I said I be looking at it like, damn, I ain't even do that shit. Y'all make it seem so easy to just get random girls pregnant.
Okay, yeah. Hey, man, you be surprised. I mean, going back to what he was saying before, like some niggas don't wear condoms.
Yeah.
So like shit, especially if you young, you're not using condoms. Shit. Next thing you know, you the pappy.
Facts. Show is.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, that shit is. That's a scary thought, though. I ain't gonna lie. To have, yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. That's a scary ass thought. 'Cause
What?
as a barber, a lot of people come in and they talk to me, and then a lot of times they be like, kind of like, not complaining. You know what I'm saying? But like just talking about like taking shit off their shoulders. You know, by going over it with me. And one of the biggest things and the things that frustrate a lot of men, young, old, and whatever, is their baby moms.
Yeah.
They be going through it. Like nobody
I
ever
can see
complains
that.
about their kid. Nobody ever complains about kids being expensive or kids being bad or this or that. It's always the mother or their children.
Giving them a hard time.
What'd you say?
Giving them a hard time.
Giving them a hard time, making raising the kid hard. You know what I'm saying? Just like doing unnecessary things. Not for the benefit of the kid, but just because it's like out of spite or out of
Yeah.
Like
You know?
like Javante Davis' baby mom. That literally happened this week.
what did she do?
She basically got him arrested.
About what?
I guess they were arguing about something maybe, and then next thing you know, what we seen, he was just locked up and charged with domestic violence and whatever type shit.
Yeah.
But when he bailed out, he like put out a big statement saying they trying to paint me to look bad, this and that. He started showing like these clips and videos of proof. She spit on his face. She took the daughter's shit and she put it on all his toothbrushes. She was wilding out on him, and then she just admitted that that somebody basically paid her to press charges on him.
Damn.
Like I said, unfortunately, like shit like that can happen.
Bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, shit like that can't happen. But it's like, it's a risk to everything. Like it's a risk of waking up.
Yeah.
So like, you just gotta try to make the right decision for real, and
Yeah.
what you feel like is best, and then try to maintain that. But then again, you got some people who are just careless and they just gonna dump in anything.
Yeah, but I
Then-
mean, like, with that though, I say yes to an extent. You can't know what a person is capable of 100% until they do the things that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
So, like, somebody can portray to be a person one way for many years, you know, and you did your due diligence. You try to figure out if they're a good person. You try to figure out if, you know what I'm saying? And then you thought they were, and because you want to expect the best of people or whatever, and then they end up switching up when they have the baby, or switching up when they have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, like I said, hey, then again, like I said, that's part of it though too. Like, cause I think both of y'all probably will change. Cause like having a baby, like getting there, so going through the process of having the baby,
Yeah.
and then the baby is there, especially if you're first,
yeah,
you learning on the fly. Some
Yeah.
people might not. Some people take like pressure bad. Some people take pressure like it ain't nothing.
yeah,
So some people crumble, some people succeed. So like that's part of it too. So
Yeah.
like, is there stress in raising kids? Yeah, but not. It's nothing that should overwhelm you unless you put yourself in a bad situation that you can't get yourself out of.
okay,
Because parenting, sometimes you can do too much shit, and then now you in a hole
too much what?
or whatever. Like
what do you mean?
like going back to what we were saying before, it's like, all right, as far as like spoiling your kids, some people will like,
yeah.
they'll like financially put themselves in a hole for their kids,
Yeah,
unnecessarily. But like I
Yeah.
said, some people feel like, some parents will be like, yeah, they was tripping. Some parents feel like, hey, they was supposed to do that because that's their kids. You're supposed to do whatever for their kids.
yeah,
So it's a toss up. So it's like I said, whatever you believe that you feel right is for your kids.
yeah.
So
Check. Can we talk about, to go back on the Gervonta Davis thing? Can we talk about how it's like there's this? I watched this video. It was Abba and Preach. And they were talking about how dangerous believe the victim, that phrase believe the victim is, because it ultimately, and not bashing any group of people, but it ultimately translates to believe the woman in situations that have to do with men and women.
Yeah.
The men are usually portrayed as like the
perpetrator.
the assailants, and the women are the victims. So this one artist, he had a fan come backstage or something, and it was like a minor, and the fan claimed that the person was like assaulting him sexually and suggesting this and that, and all of his fans like canceled him years ago. It was like 3 years ago. Canceled him on like Twitter and all that shit. They stopped fucking with him. Sales went down, all that good stuff. And then years later, he was able to get surveillance footage of the interaction in the room or whatever. And it showed that he didn't do anything. Okay. And then on top of that, the girl's boyfriend was also saying, yeah, he didn't do anything. She was lying and whatever. And then he put the paperwork up. You know what I'm saying? Like the video up on Twitter. It's like, yo, see, you guys try to cancel me. Da da da. He wrote a whole thing, and he was like, thank God that I was able to find the footage and da da da. And somebody commented underneath it on Twitter or whatever, and it was like, watch the switch up. Like a man. It was like, watch the switch up. And then all the women was like, oh, there's no switch up. We're supposed to believe the victim. We're supposed to da 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 da. And they were pushing that narrative. And in that situation, who's the victim? The dude is the victim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The dude was the victim. So like that whole believe the victim is crazy. It's supposed to be believe the truth.
Exactly. Believe the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I always feel like stuff like that is always like tricky.
Yeah.
Because like, you want to believe.
No. So it's only tricky when you're, and I'm gonna let you finish what you're saying because I don't want to cut you off. I think it's only tricky when you're believing somebody off of one side of the story. I think when you take the whole story, look at different perspectives, and make a real educated guess, that's more likely to be true. And then if you're wrong, you say, "Whoops, I was wrong." But the thing is, believe the victim. That mantra and that phrasing and all that. It's whatever. One person who is likely to be a victim says has to be the truth, and this person is guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That's like leading into the Tory shit and all these. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But go ahead, say what you were saying.
Yeah, you're right though. It's like, and I feel like that's probably like the tricky part about it, because in like past history, it's proven like it could be either way. It can go either way.
Yeah.
Like it could be the victim was right, or that person was lying.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why some people was like, hey, they'd rather not even like talk about it until they get the full details.
Yeah.
When you get to assuming stuff, now you putting your emotions in it.
Yeah.
And when you put your emotions in it, you saying fuck the facts.
Yeah.
Because you going how you feel.
Yeah.
So
that happened. That's
and I mean, honestly, that I mean, to piggyback what you were saying off that Tory and Meg shit, it was a lot. It's a lot of emotion involved in that case.
Too much.
Yeah. And based on the facts, like I said,
what do y'all think happened based on the facts?
Based on the facts of what happened?
Based on the presented facts.
Something happened that night.
Something like what?
Something happened.
Do we fully know if he shot her?
No, we don't.
No, we don't know that. But do we know that something occurred that night? Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
But based off what he was charged with, the 3 counts was what again? It was the
Legal firearm.
Legal firearm.
Negligent.
Bodily harm.
Yeah, that, and then a negligent use of a weapon.
Okay. So 2 of those, one for sure, I always said it was like, I'm not sure how he can.
The weapon?
Yeah. Especially because like when he got caught, then he
I thought that should have been the easiest one to fight off.
He got caught with it?
No, it was just in his car.
But
So they just putting it on him because it's his car.
But didn't, I mean, yeah, Yeah, for sure. That's like if I ride.
He's not the driver, even though he owns the car, because it's what
His bodyguard was the driver for that night.
isn't it the operator of the person that's driving the car is the person that or is it the car?
If I own a car,
Yeah,
and
but
we-
I'm driving it. Say
yeah.
you own a car and I'm driving
yeah,
it, and there's a gun, and nobody knows whose gun is it, who's getting charged.
yeah, that's gonna fall back on me.
But this
you because it's your
Yeah,
car.
yeah, it's my car.
problem. The gun had a serial code on it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could trace it. I'm trying to figure out why ain't nobody like doing their due diligence on where this gun came from.
I mean, the prosecution isn't gonna follow leads to that fight their own case.
Exactly.
I
Word.
know that,
Yeah.
and hence why the situation looked
I
like
think
it
Laura,
does now.
Tory's lawyer was kind of garbage.
I don't know if he was kind of garbage, but I think I would have been fighting him like, where did this gun come from? Because they had it traced back to like Kelsey or somebody that of that range or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, you know these people or whatever. They got them bags that was moved to the car. Came out of those bags. I would have been pushing for something like that.
I think
Yeah.
we're
'Cause once we like, oh, it came out of that bag
yeah.
that got moved into his car that night.
I feel like there's a shit that got fucked up. So when
Did you see the gun?
with Kelsey's
No.
statements before this shit happened and her shit after, people looked at her and was like, we really can't even take her shit credible at all.
But people are. But
But Megan was lying too.
20 times.
For sure. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But all right, so
But
it's gonna fall. Like I said, like they're trying to make it seem like, all right, y'all got to do the job to present that he didn't do it.
yeah,
They didn't do enough to make it say he didn't do it
yeah.
I think
because there was still some
they
stuff.
did.
You know what's crazy? What you just said. It's like this trial was literally guilty till proven innocent.
Literally.
This was a believe the victim trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cap, because it's supposed to be the prosecution proving that the defendant did the crime that he's being charged
Without
with.
a shadow of doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this was proof that you're innocent.
The motherfucker said, this is how you know you're
And
right.
that's crazy.
The
That's
prosecution, they closing statements, the motherfucker said, I can't remember verbatim, but it was pretty much, if you believe Megan, this case is over. Something like, that was what he told people. That's what he told the jury. If you believe Megan, then the case is over.
Have you guys ever did jury duty?
No.
Nah, I got invited.
All
a
right,
couple
so
times.
I did jury duty, and
This nigga like a model citizen.
no, I mean I only did it one time.
You got a family. You go
Right.
to jury duty.
But listen,
You work for the state.
no, right. So when the jury asked the judge the meaning of
The meaning of they was basically trying to
What the
see
fuck
if you-
word?
something on purpose or
yeah,
not.
yeah, and when they did that, it reminded me when I was on jury duty because we asked about a question because we hear a definition and we have our thinking of how that definition is.
Yeah.
Compared to what that law really, what that word
Yeah.
contracts with the law is.
Yeah.
So when they did that, I was like, oh, they know something or they about to turn something into what the law is.
Yeah.
So sometimes you can be on jury duty, right? Or you can have like a trial and this motherfucker fucked up. He should be getting charged.
Yeah.
But based off that law, he ain't do fucking shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like so when I was on jury duty, that was one of like my cases was like, yeah, he fucked up and he did it. But based off the charge, he good.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
You can't prove that he did that specific.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
So when I think I'm trying to think what the word was.
Circumstantial evidence, is that it?
No, they was asking the definition of
It was the definition of a term.
Yeah.
And when they asked that, I was like, oh, they're about to literally like this word right here
Yeah.
means everything.
Yeah.
Because it can go one way and they can be like, oh, he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But if it goes another way, it's all right, now you gonna get whacked with all that shit. And I feel like that fucked him up on that.
I think as fucked up as this is, right? I think Tory was overconfident because he didn't shoot her. That he felt, because you could see his phrasing and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think he shot her. If I have to interpret what happened, or this is what I feel happened from the information that's put up, he was hitting both of them. They started tussling. Kelsey pulled out the strap, shot at her, whatever. He took it away, whatever, and then he got something to that effect. That's the assumption I'm having.
Yeah.
This isn't what happened.
Yeah.
This is just my assumption.
Here's the thing though.
Yeah.
Even if that did happen,
Yeah.
now it's definitely one charge you're already guilty of, because you grabbed a weapon,
Yeah.
and you shot off.
No, but
And that's what he got. He got something where he shot in the
air.
in the air.
Yeah.
You can't fucking
negligent use of a firearm.
yeah. And I know that. So if I would have knew that, regardless, it didn't matter if he shot or he grabbed a weapon and shot.
Yeah.
He's gonna be guilty of that.
It's too much. It's too much that they didn't get into, and it was just so much. I'm shot.
Tory's lawyer was just
jail.
garbage.
Like,
Tory, I'm not sure why they didn't extend it and have the bodyguard.
Y'all, what? Do nobody want to bring this up because is everyone's just to believe and assume that she actually got shot?
What?
Where the fucking missing bullet fragments that y'all don't have?
They said they pulled it out of her leg though.
But where they at? You supposed to collect that. You supposed to show that as evidence.
Yeah.
You don't have it.
I heard there was a lot of stuff that was gonna be pulled if that bodyguard took the stand, and there's a reason why he didn't take the stand. Because if he would took,
because they said the reason was it was the last day before they did the send off to the jurors or whatever.
Frog
But
Nation made him disappear.
But the prosecutors like, we don't want to go. We haven't spoke to him yet.
Tory,
Blah,
it
blah,
was
blah.
on Tory to do it because that's his witness.
Yeah, I know.
So if that's your witness, what happened was it was gonna push everything back a week.
You talking about his bodyguard?
Yeah. It was gonna push everything back a week.
Yeah, and they didn't want to
no,
wait.
it was her bodyguard that disappeared.
No, it both of them. Well,
Yeah.
no. No one really said nothing about his bodyguard. Just like, whatever. Then he like last day. I think that was the last day play they had.
And I feel like he thought since it was such a mess that mess would have fucked everything up.
That's what I'm saying.
You would believe that, right?
He believed too much. That
Exactly.
He believed in his innocence too much and didn't believe in how fucked
up
he
they
believed
could really-
his innocence would be vindicated, but he trusted a fucked up system.
Yeah.
And that fucked up system
Fucked you up.
fucked you up.
Yeah, word, yeah.
And Megan's bodyguard too was the guy that they try to say missing and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah.
It was too late for him to do whatever.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
I guess
How's
they
it too
leaked
late? You.
They leaked his nudes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they did the next day.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Don't trust the system.
Yeah, like I said, it was weird, but I heard I think it was Tory's bodyguard, if he got up there, that they were gonna be able to use something against him. And Tory's lawyer already fucked up where they were able to use stuff against him already. So they wasn't trying to get any more bad character vibes onto him. Because
Like character witnesses.
I want to say that they were gonna start bringing up like all the shit that he's done prior, like after
Painting him to
yeah,
look a
exactly,
certain way,
yeah,
so you can
yeah.
believe,
So
he did this.
So he was
did
like,
that.
they were like, nah, I don't want that to happen because I mean, even though you ain't supposed to as a jury, you ain't supposed to be like, you ain't supposed to be looking into none of that shit.
But
You ain't,
people-
yeah, but you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So if you start to hear that bad shit, you're gonna be like, damn, maybe you did do that shit.
Yeah.
So I think he was like, nah, I don't want none of that shit to happen. And he feel confident based off a shit show
he was
that he
overconfident.
thought was. But it's a difference between a shit show, how we feel like, and a shit show in the fucking system. That's
Court of
different.
public opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like this is my assumption of what happened. I feel like they were at the pool party. Megan was saucy. Her friend wanted her to leave, and they was about to leave, and then she realized she didn't want to leave without Tory. So she started doing a bunch of shit to make sure her and Tory left. Like, put her bags in Tory's car. So they leave together. Still wasn't feeling the fact that Mans was in his drawers about to, probably finger bang Kylie in the pool. And more shit. At some point, they got kicked out because she told Kylie that she's like, yeah, because I thought you was it was something crazy. She said, oh yeah, she was like, they said her friend stylist said that she said this to Kylie. Yeah, because I thought you was a lame bitch. Oh, damn, no wonder y'all got kicked out.
Yeah.
So, she got kicked out, and all right, so they leave, and then she's turning up on Tory, and then they both turning up on Tory, and then Tory says, Kelsey, I don't know why you backing up your friend. Did your friend tell me and her was fucking? And then that's when Kelsey's like, what the fuck? And then Megan was like, don't listen to him, but listen to him. And then they started arguing. And then she deflected and said something about his rap career or some shit.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
And that probably not. Anyways, they got kicked out the car. That's the crazy part. He kicked him out the car, apparently kicked him out. And by the time somebody went to the back seat, they was fighting. Or the back of the car, they was fighting. I think Kelsey went back to the car, grabbed that gun, and got the wildin'. And I think at some point, Tory seen her and grabbed it.
Yeah.
And finished the rest off in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. Like, what's crazy to me is women's reaction on online. They're like celebrating Tory going to jail, and they're happy like he's going to jail.
This world is different. It's sick. Because it's not, they're just, people don't want the truth.
Yeah.
They're happy for the win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
They're not happy for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting the truth. You're just celebrating that something you believe stands because here he is going to jail.
Yeah.
And that's sick. And yeah, they're going to celebrate. It's like when they was celebrating fucking, what's the name dying, passing away? Steven, what's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They celebrated him dead. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's this sick world kind of does not really understanding things, and it's fucked up.
It's fucked up, but I know that fucking R. Kelly and Tory Lanez fucking new song gonna be fucking fire, nigga. That shit gonna be fire. That shit gonna be hard as hell.
Yeah, I've been
Shit,
trying
speaking
to.
about that shit.
Hold on, wait. You think Chick State 5 is gonna drop?
Chick Safe 6.
Oh yeah, whatever it is.
I don't know. Because
I think it's gonna drop sometime.
it depends on what actual material he has of recording that project. I know he's gonna have projects come out, but
It's already done, right?
6, I don't know.
I thought it was done. What I thought he was gonna do if he would have won the case, he was gonna drop that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was gonna drop that shit. So I think he holding off on that shit for real.
Chick Safe gonna be a crazy one.
Oh yeah. But no,
I think he's gonna get.
I'll be surprised if he gets anything under 7 years.
so his max is 20, right?
Yeah.
23, something.
23. He got whacked all 3 fucking charges. It all depends on what they want to do. They can make an example out of this nigga and throw the whole fucking shit out his ass.
Yeah, that's
But-
fucked
but
up.
the
But what I've been seeing a lot is the concurrent shit, like you serving all 3 charges at the same
Yeah.
time. So it ain't like.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, but if they do some bullshit,
He's gonna appeal it though, for
he's
sure.
gonna
Yeah,
appeal
he's
it.
definitely gonna appeal it.
Now you wanna all right. Now we don't believe in the system, but now we got to play the system games now.
Yeah.
But I feel like if he appeals it and put the information in fact, he'll win the appeal.
Appeal it. But after what they did to you in that courtroom,
True.
and what possibly could have been happening behind the scenes, do you really trust that too?
Yeah.
Nah. So like we were saying, he trusted the shit too much to take out to go through all the stuff.
Yeah, all the stuff.
Right?
Now he
So
do all the
he's
stuff
like,
now.
All right, like this shit doesn't make sense. This isn't reality. I gotta really I gotta good in the mud and fight for real. Now, fuck my image, fuck all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And like he has to whatever you gotta do.
Straight up. Yeah,
Even
you're
if they
right.
make him look like a piece of shit. So what? As long as you get vindicated, you're free. Fuck my appearance. If it costs me my freedom, I look like a piece of shit to be free.
No, like, yeah, it's like he'll appeal it, but how much? I think he'll get anywhere from, like you were saying. I think like I'll be surprised if he get anything less than. If he get 3 years, he got fucking blessed.
Yeah, if you get 3 years, I'm like, dog. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck.
Yeah, but he gonna get anywhere from like fucking 7 to 10, 7 to 12.
I could
If they throw like 18 at his ass, I'm like, yo, they made a statement about this nigga.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I
That's
could see him getting less time because even though the jury might say he's guilty of these things, the judge has seen a lot of cases. It depending on the judge.
I'm about to say, it all depends on the judge, dog.
But the judge has seen many cases, and the judge can be like can see through the trial because he makes his own decision. In his mind. He doesn't verbalize it.
Yeah.
He's like he'll be like, yeah, this nigga's innocent, and then they're like guilty, and he's like, fuck, all right.
I'll give
you 1
Yeah,
year.
you're right though. Yeah.
Sometimes they'll be like, they'll be like, oh, this person is innocent, and the judge is like, y'all are dumb.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
He won't be able to say
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
So
Has that power to like. Honestly, he could have heard that jury like whatever and be like, no.
Yeah.
He has the power to be like that, but So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But so hopefully he gets a judge that's unbiased and you know what I'm saying? And looks at the facts, not based on how I.
Oh, you talking about on his appeal?
No, on the sentencing.
Oh,
Yeah, because the judge is the one that gives you the time.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like,
the jury
yeah.
says guilty
Oh,
or innocent.
man,
So-
listen, shit. Like I said, that shit go. Does he have a male or a female judge?
It's a male judge.
It's a male judge.
Yeah,
Same
thank God.
judge.
All right, because I was about to say it's a female judge.
That's his ass.
That nigga fucking 18 to 20.
Yeah.
Might fucking throw more shit out his ass the way how his fucking dad was acting.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, that's passionate, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong
Nah,
with
but
what
that's
his dad did,
rightfully
though.
so though.
Yeah.
Wrong with what he did. People just
And
trying to.
that's crazy to say that. Like, even like if it is a female judge, though, I'm not saying they can't be impartial, but she's more likely to be like just off of the fact that like she might have been through some shit in her life.
Yeah.
And she felt unprotected. So just to, you know what I'm saying, to make a point and make her feel protected, even though it's at the expense of a person. Let's take away women and men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have me and you. I can relate, and you've been hurt, and I've been hurt in the past.
Yeah.
So I might take my hurt, my trauma, your hurt, your trauma,
Yeah.
on this other person.
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Right.
we're seeing it on social where people are like I said, celebrating a man's demise. You know, celebrating it, championing it, and then I was going back and
Notice?
forth with one person on Facebook, and I was just like, yo, like, and they were like, oh, put some respect on Meg's name, da da da. And I'm like, yo, how y'all celebrating a man's life being like thrown away? You know,
Yeah.
And she's like, oh no, it doesn't matter, da 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 da. And it just made me like realize like you don't give a fuck about this other person.
I know. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about R. Kelly. That's fucked up.
No, real shit. But people don't give a fuck about people, man.
Yeah.
As long as the win feels good,
Know what I mean?
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's the
We have 50 minutes, by
that's
the
the
way.
citizens. You said 15?
50.
Hey, they gonna be like, hey, Trey
okay.
Songz, we coming for you, nigga.
That nigga next.
How do you protect yourself from women then, as a famous celebrity?
You can't.
'Cause it's almost seeming like as a famous man or a man of power, you got to protect yourself from.
I feel like
from
this one was
women.
different though. This one was like celebrity on celebrity. Usually it's like celebrity and some like regular
But
person.
The question still stands though.
You're right.
As a man, how do you protect yourself from as a famous man that's highly sought after? How do you protect yourself from the crazies?
I think they already kind of started doing it as far as like, yo, if you walk in a room, like you got to fill out this paper. You're going to paperwork with everything,
NDA.
cameras, everything. Like,
Yeah.
so like, so you
Bodyguards
yeah.
outside.
So you got some type of paper trail.
Yeah.
So like, if you say I'm lying, no,
Yeah.
I got that shit. What they need to do is, if you say that I did something and then prove I didn't do it, what the fuck gonna happen to that motherfucker?
Yeah. Because there should be like anybody that does something to anybody else should get punished. So if you're a sexual assaulter, punished. If you're someone who uses your power to all that stuff, you know, like the stuff that real women go through. 'Cause
Yeah.
The fact that a few women lie about the shit they go through doesn't mean that other women don't go through shit.
Exactly.
So the people that actually go through shit
Yeah.
deserve justice. And,
Yeah.
and the men and whoever, people that harm other people, they deserve punishment.
And
But the people that lie, they also deserve punishment because they're harming people.
Yeah.
And that's why I can. So when you was saying like you got people are celebrating like this victory.
Yeah.
I feel like partially it's like that because there's probably some women that are probably who went through something like that or know somebody who went through something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I can relate to it. So it's kind of just like the fucking what was the case back in the day, Rodney King and shit like that, and fucking like OJ and shit like that.
Okay.
Like people just putting their emotions in shit.
Yeah.
That don't really need to be involved with.
Yeah.
But they just want to be attached and be part of the moment.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like that's how I look at it. But like I said, I mean, we're about to see a sentencing, and then we can go from there.
This is gonna pay attention to things that happen after.
Meg about to drop a fucking joint.
She gonna be trash.
She gonna drop a joint.
Major trash.
Shit, Meg about to drop a fucking joint.
Man,
I wouldn't be surprised if she was already working on a fucking album. That album about to drop like February, March.
working on
She
shit.
probably was right. Yeah. Because
a documentary.
no matter what
coming.
happened with
The
this
documentary
case,
was
there no
already
repercussions
announced.
for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no repercussions.
Yeah, so it's like keep working on you.
Yeah.
They was gonna push that narrative even harder.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ain't no justice for women.
Ain't no protect. No justice for black women.
Yeah.
Da-da-da. Ain't that what a catch-22 that is?
You know,
all this shit about the protect black women thing to find out that two black women was fighting behind
And where's
a
the
car.
protect black men? I mean, men don't need
I know what you mean.
Not that men don't need protecting,
I know what you
but
mean.
The idea of protecting men seems like the man being protected is not.
They're gonna treat this. They're gonna treat what you just said as if you were saying white lives matter too.
Yeah.
It's black
and
lives matter. That's
even-
how they're gonna treat that.
Even if they don't treat it that way, you saying protect a man feels weird because you automatically feel like that man should be able to protect himself. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine, Danny, but we fall to a lot of things
Yeah.
we can't sometimes fucked up.
Black men are vulnerable. They go to jail. There's so much shit. Yeah.
Justice system.
Fucked up
You know what I
justice
mean?
system. Yeah. But
All types of shit.
the craziest part though, like if a nigga's really invested in this shit and pays attention to the stuff that's going on, now you're gonna feel resentment. So now when you hear protect black women, it's like fuck them. Somebody might feel that way.
Yeah.
And you might now feel like I don't give. You know what I'm saying? And then
That's
like,
definitely makes emotions in it for sure.
yeah, like wrong perpetuates wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So like something like this, which wrong or right, whatever, it might make other people feel away. So the next time, like imagine, right? Like someone is really invested in this. They see this. They see that black women are celebrating black men's demise. Then they go out into the world and then they see a black woman in a situation that needs protected.
Mm-hmm.
They could be like, I don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about me.
Mm-hmm.
And that perpetuates now. It's like it's a division between black men and black. You know what I'm saying?
Fine. That's very unfortunate.
That's crazy.
That this is as big as this case was that you see a lot of that going on, like
Yeah.
the versus men versus women.
Yeah, the
like
division shit is weird, man.
yeah, it's hard. And like
Keep
fuck,
on dropping that hot
you don't
shit.
fuck what like now what you don't fuck with me because I believe that he innocent.
Yeah,
That's kind of fucked up.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't fuck with me now.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's too much division in general. Just even outside of this, like there's a lot of men are trash, women are trash. Men can't play PlayStation 5.
Word.
That joke.
PlayStation, Xbox.
Yo, y'all should have been on what's the name this weekend on Facebook.
What happened?
You know what went viral?
What?
This shorty, she put up Cody Williams, I think that's her name, on Facebook. She put up real men don't play the game systems or some shit like that. And then like niggas got in their feelings.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
They start coming at her. They like, yeah, what the fuck is you talking about? Why can't we play the game? Da 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 da. And then Brooklyn, like the lady I said we was gonna have her on here, she put up a status and it said, I never dated a man who played the system. And then niggas jumped on that. That joke got shared like 80 times. Everybody was in the comments talking. People started coming at her. People were coming at the other lady. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, the division is so easy to pull people in.
For sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy. Everybody, men are trash, women are trash.
I always find that funny, not just like the video games. It could be a bunch of other things. And I'd be like, I guess that's subjective, but like,
What?
what the fuck is a real man, and what is he supposed to be doing?
Oh, I ignore all that shit.
Yeah, I don't play society games.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's like, and once you start playing society games, your whole mindset gets
What if
fucked
I'm
up.
like,
Yeah, you gotta be your.
So it's
yeah.
like, yeah,
I'm like,
nah.
real women don't get BBLs.
They gonna fuck you up.
They gonna tag my ass.
Yeah, they gonna be upset. They gonna be real upset.
But they're gonna get real mad. But it's like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Or just anything. Like
silly.
real women don't wear fake hair.
Yeah,
Or real women don't need weave or they gonna chew your ass up.
yeah.
But it's like whenever I hear that, whenever I hear real men this and that, I be thinking a few things. One, it's like this shorty is trying to convince a man that she likes or a man that she's into it with to not do a thing that he does or a behavior that he does. So like a woman is not gonna talk about a man doesn't play the system if her man isn't playing the system too much. Because you don't think about that because it never pops into your head.
Yeah.
You know, because if your nigga doesn't play the system, you never think about that. So it's like an attempt to get a nigga that you're interested in or a nigga that you already with to stop doing something. And then the second thing, separate thing I think of is like, when was this bitch a real nigga? When was she a man? You know what I'm saying? How can you tell me to be a man? You've never been a man.
Yeah.
Just remind me, when were you a man? So I just like, whenever a woman is like, real man, this and that, I just be like, she's just some bitter lady that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying these two women are, but that's just my response to whenever women like sharing that stuff online. It's just like, yeah, you were never a man,
Facts.
you know?
Indeed.
Well, speaking of the best of Megan and Tory,
Good transition.
Oh, I had one thing to mention about that.
Okay.
Before we go off of it. Court of public opinion, right?
Yeah.
We're just civilians.
Okay.
We don't know shit
Yeah.
in the
We could
industry.
be wrong too.
Huh?
We could be wrong too, in our perspective.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But civilians and versus the people who know what's up. Have y'all noticed a bit of silence?
With the
This is
Tory
a
thing?
huge, this is a huge.
I've seen both. I've seen the people that were talking before are quiet, and then some people are speaking up. So I see a little bit of both. And that's on both sides.
Yeah.
I see people coming up on her side. I see some people defending, but I feel like the people that were defending Tory, you ain't seeing none of them. I don't see none of them cats no more.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple.
can't.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna get rid of you too.
I've seen a couple. Shout out to Kodak Black, just for always being real within himself. I don't want to call him a real nigga, but he's real within himself, so he don't give a fuck.
Speaking of Kodak Black, it's like,
All right, let's transition. Where we going? What?
now we was the last thing we was gonna talk about is the music
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
One of the questions we was gonna ask, who's your favorite artist this year? And not music specifically, but just because of the stuff they're doing, all that. Mine is Kodak Black.
Okay.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really
He
like
was the best of 2022, or that's what you got for this year coming up?
2022.
Okay.
2022.
Okay.
And
all right.
actually maybe this year coming up too.
Okay.
The reason I say Kodak Black is because not musically. And I love his music too.
Okay.
But like he came out of jail. As soon as he came out of jail, he dropped multiple tapes that were bangers.
Yeah, he did.
He's been having a lot of fun with his music, dropping, you know what I'm saying? Shit you could just like jiggy to and he's making unique music. He's not making music that sounds like anybody else or none of that. And then I really like how he's been bearing his like heart on the sleeve. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he's been out here talking. Like you could tell in a lot of his music that he's hurt by his childhood friend, feeling that his childhood friend crossed him over. What's his name? Jack. What's his
Jack
name?
Boy?
Jack Boy.
Yeah.
And he's been dropping music, and the music would be like he'd drop a diss song, but in the diss song is like, damn, we were supposed to be brothers. We were supposed to da da da. So he's like bearing his, you know what I'm saying? He's putting everything out there. So I really just been liking, and like just his antics on Instagrams are always funny as fuck.
Okay.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? His fits is always hard. I really like fashion. So like whenever I see his fits is hard, his cars. I've been liking what he's been doing with music.
Okay.
And the thing that solidified it though was that Nas joint when 21 was
Okay.
like
Yeah.
irrelevant, and he like came out the we like
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
mean he irrelevant?
Yeah.
You don't expect a young nigga.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, so
that's
Kodak just everything he's been doing. He's been my favorite artist this year. Outside of music,
Okay.
outside of the actual music, but
Yeah.
I've been liking his music too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smooth. So I mean, that's your artist. How about your favorite song?
My favorite song, "Doing You" by Malik Berry. And the other day I told you something different, but I'm just going off of like the actual list that I got.
Okay.
On my phone.
Yeah.
I played that joint like so many times.
Yeah,
And I played like probably at least once every 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's a song "Overloading." It's by like 4 or 5 different artists.
Okay.
It's an Afrobeat song. Yeah, but those two have been like my top played songs.
Okay. Smooth.
What about y'all?
What about you?
Yeah.
My artist for 2022 is gonna go to Crit
Yeah.
in multiple ways. He drops his album back in like February.
Yeah.
Then going to like the concert and everything, and then like my
Was the
grand
concert this year?
yeah.
Okay, dope.
And then when my grandma passed away,
This year?
yeah, and his grandma passed away like back when I was in high school,
Yeah.
around the time when my grandpa passed away. So like having those songs like relate and hit home,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, these joints hitting more now. Because first it was kind of relatable, comparing it from like our grandma's perspective and our grandpa's perspective.
Yeah.
And now listen to those old songs, it's like, yo, like I feel this, like what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yeah.
So like the album, I fuck with it. Going to that concert, just being front row right there, and then doing the meet and greet tickets, like chopping it up with him to get in the picture.
Hell yeah.
That shit fucking dope.
Hell
So
yeah.
like that's my favorite artist this year. I mean, that's always been my top 5 like
Yeah,
current
your guy.
guys, but that's definitely been my artist.
Yeah.
My top song though,
Yeah.
shout out to Burna Boy. You know what I'm saying last baby. I
Yeah.
fuck with that song. Like I fuck with that. That shit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Top artist. My favorite artist.
It doesn't have to be music specific either.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it around there. I'm gonna say probably Jid. Because he had a very anticipated project, and him putting in the work for the past couple years to the point where like probably like he one of the best rappers in the game right now at this point.
Okay.
And it's sometimes you might even question if he better than some others.
Yeah. Word.
You might question is he the best on Dreamville? Sometimes. Sometimes you be like, man, I don't know.
Nah, he's not.
Sometimes it make you wonder.
I feel you on it because his lyrical ability. His lyrical ability is crazy.
His rap ability,
Yeah.
but nah, he's not.
Look, I'm saying, look, I like that. Yeah, but like he be having his moments. But he dropped an amazing album.
He did. He did.
Sis and Him, my favorite song. on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yep, System them. But yeah, that's why I say he'd be my favorite artist. Pretty much everything is revolving around his music and just coming up and delivering a good product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the visuals too.
Yeah.
Fire.
Another thing, I think what we have to do as
Yeah.
far as like when we like a favorite album or something like that or song, like it sucks that like some good shit drops
Yeah.
like January, February, March.
Yeah.
But by the time we get to like December or like to start the year back up,
forgetting a lot of
we
it.
forget about that shit.
Yeah.
So like, I think it was around like October, November. I was going back to the shit because I got a lot of music. So I go back. So, oh shit, I was listening to this shit, but I forgot all about it because
Yeah.
music got crowded around like the summertime.
Yeah.
Always
But
does that.
As far as like, that's why I go back to that Crit. Because
Yeah.
that Crit, that shit dropped in February.
Is that Digital Roses?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I ain't fucking lose that shit. That shit stuck with me like the whole fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, so.
What is y'all you didn't say your
Song of the year?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I like Shot Clock Violations a lot. That's by Tory Lanez.
Okay.
There's a song on fucking the song oh yeah, this is definitely my song of the year. Fucking Kendrick Lamar, What's the song called? It's on the album.
Worldwide Steppers.
Nah, it got Keem on the hook. Are you happy for me?
Oh,
Really? Are you happy for me? What's that one called?
shit. Damn,
I know.
it's right there.
Really? Are you happy for me? Smile on my face. Are you happy for me? Yeah, I'm out the way. I'm about to find it right
Yeah,
now.
I'm about to
yo.
say, I know it's on my playlist for
Sorry,
2022.
podcast.
I'm gonna add a third and fourth song.
Savior.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Took
Yep,
a while.
yep.
We got it though.
Yeah.
Savior is my song of the year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was gonna add more because I thought I had more time, but I was gonna
So
let it go.
we did that for last year. So who is the artist that y'all anticipating for this year that y'all think gonna have a breakout year, or that y'all want to have a breakout year?
I think, honestly, I think this artist, I don't know why he didn't blow up. I don't know why he's not way bigger. No Cap. No Cap is hard as fuck.
Oh, okay. All right.
No,
Yeah.
He's from Mississippi.
Okay.
Rollo Rodriguez also from Mississippi. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, that nigga famous, and a lot of people know him, and a lot of people fuck with his music. But he be making it's sad music though.
Okay,
It's-
all right.
Well, it's not sad music. He's like you could place him in the genre of sad rappers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He maybe has a little bit of similarity for like as like a Rod Wave maybe, but not exactly the same. But yeah, man, this nigga makes some good music. It's music where he just like flexes a lot and talks about.
Okay.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like trauma and washing away my trauma with Designer.
Okay.
It's like that. That's his. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's gonna have a good year.
Okay. What about you, Lou?
I don't know. Who's new?
It don't gotta be new. It could be like a veteran guy too. It don't gotta be somebody new.
Who gonna
Somebody
have a
y'all think gonna have a good year.
Crazy year.
Trinidad James say no.
I got two.
Honestly, I would want. This is personal. I want Drake to come out with the album. I always wanted Drake to come out with the album I wanted out of Drake. And that's
does that mean?
That's a full rap or full R&B album. One of the two. Straight rap or straight R&B. And none of that other alternative stuff you experiment and shit. Going into the Caribbean
What's
sound.
that album with Blue Tint and That's How You Feel?
Scorpion.
That was like that was like a half rap, half R&B, like two-sided.
I don't count that shit because he changed it a lot and he was talking about Kanye too much.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a album. But it got some songs on there actually. Shout out to Drake.
I got two cats.
Who that?
One, you already know what I'm gonna say. I've been waiting for an album to drop since COVID.
Ludacris?
Yeah. And then two, Schoolboy Q. That nigga got to be sitting on some shit.
Yeah,
He
he been
He's
gone
sitting-
for a minute.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's sitting on some shit. And I got a feeling it's gonna be summertime. He got a good release
He's
date.
next up.
Yeah.
He absolutely
Yeah.
is next
So
up.
Q, that's my dog.
I like
yeah,
Schoolboy.
Yeah.
I feel like if he drops, he's just gonna go and hide again.
Yeah, but he been hiding for too long. He got shit to talk about.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got shit to talk about.
But I am
got a-
anticipating
I
that.
got an album of the year.
What's my album of the year?
From last year? Oh yeah. It's Big Chris album.
Kendrick's album.
Yeah.
I decided.
Digital Roses Don't Die. And then my number two to that, I'm saying shout out to Game. Fuck with that album.
I did like a
Yeah.
lot of that. I ain't gonna lie, I was going back and forth. Like I was at first solidified on this album, and then I kind of like got pulled away and then came back. But Ramona Park broke my heart.
Okay. Yeah.
That Vince Staples
Yeah.
tape.
Hard.
Yeah, that shit.
See, and that's what I mean as far as like albums that get
In
lost.
the beginning and stuff.
Like
yeah.
that's a great album that just got lost.
Yeah.
Because other shit came out.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Vince Staples definitely dropped some
Ooh,
shit.
you know who I got far as the anticipation?
Ooh.
Travis Scott.
He should be coming with some shit.
Yeah, I haven't heard
He
none
should
in a
have
minute.
his shit
Yeah, he should be
ready.
coming with something.
That Rihanna tape should be hard too, though. It should be nice. She ain't make music in fucking 7 years.
Yeah, but I think it might be. It's like people gonna love it regardless. But I hope she don't fall down like it's garbage. But I don't think it's gonna be garbage.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we're like the fans, like, all right, we've been waiting for you so long. We want this out of you.
Underwhelmed.
Yeah.
By,
Yeah. So we want this. It's kind of like the Kendrick shit.
That's what happened with the Ari Lennox shit for me.
See, Ari Lennox, I fuck with Ari Lennox.
You ain't listed album.
Yo,
yet.
I was so excited and I was underwhelmed. It's not. I don't think it's a bad tape. I think I was just so excited from her last tape. Her last tape was my tape of the year.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I love that, John. Mm-hmm. And then this one, it was just like,
Shout out to Sid too. Sid from the internet.
Yeah,
she dropped the album. That shit fucking amazing. Yeah, shout out to that. It was a lot of great R&B albums that dropped this year.
Yeah, R&B kind of like R&B and Afrobeat. I was listening to Afrobeat most of the year. Yeah.
Well,
y'all got resolutions or we got time?
Yeah.
You got about 6 minutes.
Go ahead. Shoot yours.
I wrote like 9 on my vision board, but they all tie together. But I'm gonna just say one, and this one kind of like dictates how everything else is gonna go. But I want 100,000 subscribers on this channel and my Ayyo Fly channel. I said it before, and you was like 10,000, but I want 100. And I've been like, I already started the process, not the process, but I already started the. I don't just want 100. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna work towards 100.
Okay. Yeah.
So like that book that I told you I should read, I'd suggest grabbing it.
Okay.
Because it has a lot of fucking good ass information on it, and it the mindset.
Okay.
Is the mindset on there is really what's gonna make or break the process, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So I want 100,000 people consuming my media.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move.
That's the one of the biggest goals I set this year.
Okay. One of my resolutions. I just want to continue to be great.
Damn.
Not getting any of you hoes pregnant. We will manifest that. None of you hoes getting pregnant this year. It's a wrap.
He kind of stole mine. I was going to take mine from the great Mike Tomlin. He said the New Year's resolution is there is no resolution. Just continue to be great every day. Mm-hmm. Fuck the other bullshit. Well, he didn't say fuck the other bullshit, but I'm going to say fuck the other bullshit. He said some other shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just continue to do your thing. Like, continue to build. You don't got to start from scrap unless you really feel that you need, but continue to build yourself. Yeah. Sometimes you can already be built up and you talking about refresh, and now you starting back up here and wondering why when you build up, you at the same spot as you was the last time.
Mm. You feel like a resolution is restarting?
It can't. I mean, I don't feel like that, but I feel like people do. And the only reason why I say that because people be like, new year, new me.
Yeah.
Like, just continue to build.
Yeah.
Continue to build.
I don't know if you heard me when we first started. Mm-hmm. I said new year, same me. It's just like,
all right.
I don't think you should start over.
Yeah.
Then you're not giving yourself credit and you're not appreciating the shit you already did.
Yeah. So just continue to build, continue to do your thing. Just continue to grow. Like, that's my thing. I just want to build, grow, be great. That's it.
I like that.
So,
shit, for the people at home, if you are doing a resolution, I'd suggest a few things for actually making them successful. Consider go to Google and look up SMART goals, and it's just a system that helps you actually make the things you want to come to fruition. Yeah. It's a system that like makes shit measurable and achievable, and basically a strategy for actually achieving the shit you want to do instead of just talking about it.
Okay.
And I'd say write your goals down. Get a notebook, write them down, look at them every day so you're working towards them, and actually work on your habits, because your habits dictate where you're actually going to be, not how you feel. Because how you feel doesn't mean shit. What you do is the only thing that really matters.
Mm-hmm.
I will manifest some more things.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my beard in this year.
Me too. Yeah, I like that.
For sure. I'm going to manifest Teanna Trump. We working on that.
Teanna Trump, what? What's she going to do to you?
I just want to be your friend to start.
Can I be your best friend?
I just want to be your best friend, girl.
Yeah.
I promise you. That ass. Teanna Trump is amazing.
You know, I put another one on there. I want to give this other one up because you said it earlier. I'll send a picture to you too if you don't believe me. I put interact with Ludacris.
Oh, you funny as fuck. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
in my mind, right? He already did the shout out.
Yeah.
So like, if I build to like 15, 20 thousand viewers or some
Okay.
shit,
Yeah.
and then like, you know, like get our shit all the way flushed out. We got fans and all that.
Yeah.
We could do something with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I could reach out and be like, hey, remember Bryce sent you this, and then we could do something creative with them.
Yeah.
Interact with Ludacris like creatively.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's move.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah. Hey.
Because I'm like, there's that like callback. It's like, remember
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully he don't do no hustle and flow shit. It's like, I don't remember you, man.
That would actually be hilarious, right? I'll pull up the chair, sit down, you know? Start talking that shit to him. No, but that would be hilarious. That would be so funny.
Shit.
I got some
Yeah, no, I want to interact with Ludacris.
Yeah. That should be dope for real.
I'm
Really
already
would.
following her.
I based all of my resolutions, and I put like a status up the other day, and it was like off of a J. Cole bar.
Okay.
It was like that. If you believe in God, one thing's for sure: if you ain't aim too high, then you aim too low.
Yeah.
So all of the shit I put on there are like really big.
Okay. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah.
Teanna Trump,
Yeah.
she tough, man.
Manifestation.
Oh, you had to like a picture?
You should DM her every day this whole year until she responds.
That's creepy.
Nah, but DM her some like dope shit.
Like what?
I don't know.
Some inspirational shit.
It's inspirational shit. Hey, fun fact.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Like
Just
day one.
Not creepy shit, you
Yeah.
know?
Like you don't gotta be like
Right.
just be like some
Or
inspirational
even
shit.
like once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause in the beginning she was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker always sending me this shit?
Yeah.
Then one day she can be going through something and look at your message and be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like
You just be like, oh, I thought this article was really interesting.
Word.
It reminded me, you know, when you made that video with Casa. Now you have such a good personality. I hope you're blessed.
Nah, that's how niggas are in girls' inboxes every day. Being fucking weird.
Yeah,
Hell
no.
nah.
Shoot your shot. Swing the block. Months later, shoot your shot again. Leave her alone forever.
I'm gonna get my cloud up, and then she'll see me.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
How many times are you willing to shoot your shot before you leave it alone?
If I want to keep shooting, I'm shooting.
Like you don't have the opportunity to interact with her in person. It's only online. Like if you say something to her online and she don't respond, that's what I mean in that scenario.
You gotta read the tea leaves. You gotta know the vibes. You gotta know she ain't fucking with it. Then you might run into a situation where you feel like you can get in, so you take another chance.
How many chances is what I'm saying before you're like, I don't give a fuck if I feel the vibe or not. I'm not.
2, 3.
Yeah, I agree.
3.
I agree.
Doesn't mean it's even over. It's like it's not happening right at that time.
It's that time, and then it's not happening through this medium.
Yeah.
It's not happening online. So
Or with you.
catch her on person.
She might fuck with you, see you doing something, come at you and be like,
Yeah.
bitch, I always knew it.
Yeah.
Type shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
that shit remind me of a Chris Rock joke. That's how I started laughing.
I got you, bitch.
He's
That
like,
one.
nigga, I shouldn't have seen it coming. I got you, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
2023 though, man.
Word.
We should have a good ass year.
Hell yeah, 2023. Shit.
Nothing else. We're blessed to experience it.
Shout out to all y'all. Subscribing.
Shout out to all the 93 babies, man. What's up?
This
Y'all
our
be old
year.
as fuck.
This our year.
92.
This our year, man. We out here.
Yes, sir.
DM me, ladies, if you're in need of
Healing.
advice.
Oh.
I got some advice for y'all if y'all need me. I do personal, like in person Go ahead though.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna let you ride. Go ahead. I'm looking like, oh shit. Go
You
ahead.
know what I mean? Just going off the top of my head. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might need someone to.
So
to.
are they supposed to hit like your direct page, or is there like
directly on
or-
all my
or-
socials?
or is there like an email that you want to?
Nah, just
Hey,
Louis
ladies,
Rayvon
if
everywhere.
if y'all can twist dreads and y'all want to twist his dreads, jump in his DMs.
You trying to play with the stick mustache? Just hit me up.
Oh man, he trying to get his beard bigger for real. Y'all have a beard wet fan.
Shit. No, it's been real though.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned in all 2023. We here for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
We
He was
got-
macking yesterday. All right, we'll talk about it later.